guys, so welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be about the Maricart experience that I got to do in Tokyo. As if you've seen my vlog, which I'll also link down below and also at the end, you guys will see just I'll put a bit of a clip of what the actual experience is and what we actually did and everything. But I thought I'll do an actual video just dedicated to the Maricart experience and actually go into detail or like what to do if we had to like prepare anything before we went to Tokyo, any documents and stuff like that. Just because looking it onto YouTube, there wasn't really many videos saying like what you guys need to do before you go, like what if they want any documents, what documents they need and everything. It's just mostly of the videos that I saw were just mostly like what you actually do and everything, but no, nothing behind the scenes, I guess, nothing before you actually go and do the experience. But yeah, so I thought I'll just dedicate this video to it and everything. So the experience is Maricart. That's the website that I found the experience, but because I saw the experience through other YouTubers and then I researched it and I found this one, which I'll link down below as well, and it's called Maricart.com. So they've got different shops. I think they've got 3 shops that you can go to in Tokyo to book with them. But the thing is, you can either call them, email them, or you can actually also book through their Facebook. And that's the way I did it, so I booked it through their Facebook and everything. But anyway, so the basic of this experience is literally street go-kart tour, real life superhero go-karting. So it's kind of like a real life Mario Kart experience that you get to do around Tokyo. So you actually get to be in a car and you actually drive on the Tokyo roads. So you actually drive with other cars going past you and everything. And at first it's like a bit scary, but as soon as you get used to it, it's like the most amazing experience ever. But yeah, the one thing I definitely have to say, like you need to know, is that you need to have a driving license in whichever country you live in to be able to do it in Tokyo. So if you don't have a driving license, or like in the UK you've got provisional license, you won't be able to do it. You need to have a full license to be able to actually do the experience. But you get different things. So you get to drive around Tokyo. They also tell you any health and safety stuff that you go through and everything like that. But then you also get other options to go whilst you're there also. So you can hire a action camera, which I did. This is why I was able to put all these like video clips and everything within my vlog and stuff like that. You can also hire a Bluetooth speaker, and with the price that you pay, you do get to wear a costume. So they'll have a area where you can pick all what costume you want to wear whilst you're driving and everything like that. But that's included within the price. But I'll tell you the way it happens. So you make your reservation either through calling them, emailing them, or through Facebook. They'll send you a confirmation and everything like that, and then on the day you go there. So we got the shop, I can't remember which shop we went to, but they all spoke English, which was quite nice. So it was quite an easy process to do and everything like that. So yeah, so that was quite an easy process. But yeah, so we got there, I told them my name for the reservation, and they're like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And then they kind of checked us in. And the one cool thing they do, if you give them either a shout out on Facebook or just do a review for them, you actually pay a cheaper price. So with because they also got different type of tours available. So the one, like the cheapest one is called the Middle Tour, the Middle Tokyo Tour, and the regular price is 9,000 Japanese yen. But if you give them a shout out, it would be 7,500 yen, so Japanese yen. So yeah, so depending on which one you do, if you give them a shout out, it can be cheaper. So the one we ended up going for, it was the long Tokyo Tour, which included the Rainbow Bridge, which Maricart Rainbow Road, I think it was based from. So we were actually able to go through that, which was it was so cool. Like It was amazing. We also went past Tokyo Tower and the Ginza, I think that's how you say it, but I'm not sure how you say it. But yeah, but the regular price for that was 12,000 Japanese yen, but because we said to them that we would give them a review on Facebook and everything, we only paid 10,000 Japanese yen, so it made it cheaper. But that review discount thing on their other products, so like also on the action camera and everything like that, they also do, if you give them a review, you can get it a cheaper price and everything like that. So overall, I didn't want it for the experience that we got, because our tour was like 3 hours, but the experience that we got and everything that we got with it, the price wasn't too bad. It was like decent, but I could think it could be slightly more cheaper, but I wasn't complaining, because that was like the best experience I've ever experienced anywhere, and the best thing I've ever done, especially whilst traveling and everything like that. But yeah, so you get there and they check you in and everything. They'll ask for your passport. Now, this is the one thing that no one said in their YouTube channels, that I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that we needed this until I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks before we were going to Tokyo. And if you're a UK driver, you got a UK full driving license, you need to get an international driving permit. First of all, I did not understand why we had to get this, because we drive the same side as them, so I don't understand why we have to get this permit. But then other people, like I think people from America, they don't have to get a driving permit and they drive on the opposite side, but I don't understand. But anyways, yeah, so you have to get a international driving license permit. Now, you can get this from the post office. The best thing to do, because the thing is, what we did is, because I looked into it how to get it, so you can either go to the post office and they'll do it right there for you, but the thing is, only specific post office do that. Or you can do it a few months before you go, send it off to them, and then they'll send you the permit back. Because that's the thing, because we did it 3 weeks before we went. We were thought, oh, let's just send it off to them and then we'll probably get it back in time. That didn't happen. The permit cost around, it was less than £9 the permit was, so we ended up paying twice, because the first time we sent it over and we didn't get it back in time. So literally the day before we flew, we actually went to the post office in near us, and luckily they did the permit right there for us, so we were able to get the permit then. And then when you're at the Maricart shop and everything, they'll take a picture of your passport, but they'll also take a picture of the permit, and then you need to keep your passport and your permit with you when you're driving. Which at first you're like, oh, where am I going to put this? It's fine, because they also have this like little pocket thing on the cart where you can put all your important documents so it doesn't get lost or anything like that. But yeah, so they did that, and then they gave us some forms just to fill out and everything, like any consent forms and stuff like that. So we also paid a 500 yen insurance cover. So that because the thing is, what they do, so they ask you to either pay 500 yen before you do the experience, and it covers you for everything, or you can just not pay for the insurance. If you happen to get in an accident, you will have to pay 50,000 yen for whatever accident you just got yourself into. So I would suggest just pay the 500 yen. It's not that much. Literally, it's not that much. So you might as well just pay for it, just in case anything could happen. But yeah, you don't want to test the fakes out here, so yeah, let's not do that. But anyway, yeah, so we did that, filled some consultation forms and everything, and then after we did that, we put our stuff in our locker. We went to pick our costume. I was Mario, as you know, my boy Mario and everything, and then my friends were Luigi and Bowser. But yeah, so we did that, and then after we've done that and everything, we went outside, and then our instructor just kind of went through everything about the car. So like where the indicating light was, if we needed to horn, where was that, how to start the car, where the brakes were and everything, how to actually drive the car and everything like that. So he just went through all of that with us, and then also any health and safety tips that he needed to give us, he told us right there. And then he asked if we had any questions. Some of us did, some of us didn't. And then once that was all done, we went over to the car, and my heart was like pumping. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so exciting, but I'm so nervous. So because I've never driven in another country, so I was just like, I don't know what to expect. Like I was like, I don't know, I just didn't know what to expect. So we went over to the car, and then we kind of like talked to everyone, decided like who, because when you're driving on the roads, you're driving on one single line, but then when it comes to waiting at the traffic lights, you kind of park in two lines. So we kind of did, like, talked about like who's gonna be where and everything, and then when we parked, how we were gonna park whilst we were waiting at traffic lights and everything like that. So yeah, that we did that, and then we got into the car, and then we literally went off, and it was the most amazing experience ever, and I'll definitely recommend for people to try. But I'll just say, before you try, make sure you do your research and make sure you got all the right documents, because we were literally this close from not actually doing the experience. Because it's a good thing that I looked into it, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have known that we would have to get an international permit to do it, and luckily we were able to get it in time for it. So I definitely say, before you book into the experience and everything, make sure they accept your driving license. If not, get a driving permit, because that's what you need to do the experience. But everything else, you can kind of just do it when you get there. But the driving permit is the only thing that you will need to do before you go to Tokyo, because you won't be able to do it when you're there. So yeah, I'll definitely say that. But anyways, I hope you guys liked my vlog from yesterday and everything like that, and I hope you guys liked this Mario Kart information. I hope it's very helpful. If it is, please leave a comment down below. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you also subscribe, because I've got quite a few videos coming out soon. I know I have been lagging a bit with posting it up every Wednesdays and Fridays, but you know, life gets in the way. There's nothing I can do. I'm working and everything like that, and YouTube is just like a part-time thing for me at the moment. I would like it to become a full-time thing, but at the moment I need to be making money. So yeah, so I'll be posting when I can, but I want to be posting Wednesdays and Fridays. But until then, it's gonna have to come. It will go up when it will go up, and I'll let you guys know on my Insta and my Twitter and stuff like that. So make sure you follow me on my other social media too, to keep up to date on what's going on. But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna leave you guys there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.